Another addition. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Desmond.
He's proven himself, Allie. Thank you. There is nothing like the atmosphere of opening night in the NBA. Grant, do players get just as pumped up as the fans for the first game of the season?
I think they do. I mean, everybody, players, coaches, organization, fans, everybody gets excited for opening night. It's impossible not to. All the work these players put in over the offseason, the training camp preparation, it pays off right here and now.
So the Hornets starting five. They've got Gordon Hayward. Terry Rozier is out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's G in at the 4. And for the Grizzlies, Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Xavier Tillman. And it's the Beast in at the point. Here's the Beast. He takes it. Okay, knockout!
Now! Come on now, if you want to talk about a crazy vertical, that was that. I mean, it was ridiculous. And then add in the extended hang time. Ooh. Oh, my.
Now here's Hayward. And here's Oubre from the arc. And it's Tillman with a rebound. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Rozier. And Williams punches it home.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day. They're finding every shot they've wanted so far, a perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, B.A. They've got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots. And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. It's stolen away. Down low. Here's Hayward, and the layup is good off the glass.
I mean, scoring on all 3 levels. Gordon Hayward is such a difficult assignment.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played down.
Yes.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And the replay of that slashing drive to the hoop, courtesy of Mobile One.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Blocked! Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
You know, for Triple J, it took time to develop. Year 4 with Memphis was a special one.
Jackson unlocked his defensive potential amongst the best shot blockers in the entire league. You have to give those young guys time before making a true judgment.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
Oh, BA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure. They've come out hot. I mean, really hot. Perfect from the field thus far.
Pass to Oubre. And he jams it home with authority.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Aldama's checked in for Tillman. Richards is checked in for Charlotte. Smith comes in for Oubre. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Rozier gets the bucket.
And what I love about Rozier is his fearlessness as a scorer. Inside, outside, in between, it doesn't matter.
Morant tipped. From deep, Hayward counted from distance. Hayward's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for him. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
A power finish there as he breaks out the tomahawk.
You could feel the shake after that.
Good.
Knocked loose. Pass to Aldama. With the floater. Hornets with the rebound. Smith finds Hayward. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
A sometimes deceptive player, Gordon has an impressive feel for how to get the defense to overcommit.
Even as a forward, Gordon Hayward can run the offense, Graham.
Hey, B.A., he is a tremendous passer. Hayward's averaged over 5 assists a game during the season. Having Gordon in the front court.
Oh, my goodness! Throw it down!
Come on! Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. To the wing on the left. Pass to McGowan's. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. Memphis leading. Left side, Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the defense. Pieces.
Charlotte has gone 1 for 3. From beyond the arc. Smith against Jones. From 12 feet, he got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Second shot opportunity. Here's Richards. And finally, they hit one.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
And here's Morant outside. Here's the Beast. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's McGowan's. And he makes it on the layup.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Here's Morant. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Here's McGowan's. Rebound by the Beast.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Shot's good by Morant.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And that one's good. McGowan's. Jones from outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back to the game after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. Well, Memphis shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Then there's Tyus Jones. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Williams in a two-guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Charlotte trailing. Now the Hornets moving it up. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. RJ, you've played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Putting you on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving, and he hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose it.
No argument here.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
And stolen by Clark. Here's Morant. Finished off the break. Morant's got 17 points.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Rozier outside. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Here's Oubre. Count that bucket. Oubre's gotten 4 this quarter.
Keeping his head up and staying patient. This is what you love to see from Rozier as a playmaker.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's G. No good there. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
Here's Charlotte. 11-point game. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Here's Morant. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
A great scorer. Morant showing his poise on that shot.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
And give a big round of applause to your very own Grizzlies most good team.
Rozier outside. The floater. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Rozier, the pass to Oubre. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Good work defensively by Brooks.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Rozier outside. They need this. And the layup is good. Rozier's got 4 points this quarter.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
Here's Morant driving inside. Morant with the slam!
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Oh, stolen by Morant. Brooks outside. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Rozier outside. Pass to Oubre. And Clark with a block.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. So Charlotte ends up going with a new group.
Second team foul. At the line for Memphis.
The free throw drops for Morant.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's the beast. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. 1:44 left in the half. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Takes it inside. Oh, it's pure again. He's now a perfect 10 for 10 in this one.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's McGowan's. Brooks defending. Pass to Bouknight. Fires for 3. Offensive board. And there's the rejection. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. And 1:01 left in the second quarter.
And what's surprising, during the second quarter, he hasn't really looked like himself.
The Beast drives to the hoop.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Charlotte's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Here's Bouknight. Richards, high post. And it's Ja Morant with the foul.
Ja Morant.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution for your Grizzlies. Jackson.
Shot to stop the run. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use. Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
12 seconds left in the first half. Here's the Beast. Oh!
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
He's a living... highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Here's McGowan's. Off target from outside. A dominating first half of... play, and so far it hasn't been close. Grizzlies out.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is bedlam here. The hometown crowd is loved. There was no stopping Ja Morant in the first half. He ended up with 31 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. Kenny, what'd you think about the Grizzlies?
Down in the paint, they're doing everything right, seeking out high percentage looks. So far, the defense hasn't had any answer for them. And we'll see if those adjustments that the coaches are making at halftime work.
And Big Fella, your thoughts on the Hornets? And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you...
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team.
Oh, throw it down! Wow!
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's Hayward. Goes up off the inbound. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
They're showing he still has that athleticism. Hayward enjoys flashing his dunking ability when he gets a chance.
Here's the Beast. He's covered by Oubre. Pass to the Beast. Shoots. He's off on that one. And Charlotte going the other way now. Well, with roster sizes expanding and the addition of two-way contracts, the NBA has 100 more roster spots than around 12 years ago. RJ, how's that changed things?
Well, you just need so much more scouting and development. And you look at the different teams around this league, the ones that have continued success are the ones that are always able to find those diamonds in the rough. It's easy to get somebody good with the top 5 pick. Show me a team that can find somebody with the 30th or 35th pick.
The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Sinks that one from the post. Morant's got 33 points.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And the defense was right where it needed to be, but it didn't matter. He still found a way.
The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's the Beast. Good work defensively by Oubre.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's the Beast. Driving in. Oh, sensational! What a dunk!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
And the Hornets making a change here. Maladone's checked in.
Please mark youth dance team. What a song.
Brooks against Oubre. Lets it go from 11. Grizzlies with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Jones from outside. The shot won't fall. And Charlotte shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, there's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product. Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Rozier outside. Pass to Oubre. The rebound by Jackson. For Memphis, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. Outside Jones. Maladon grabs a miss.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. Here's Bouknight. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And they're able to recover, and they'll get another chance. Pass to Smith. Back to Richards. 6 on the shot clock.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
The Grizzlies shooting a remarkable 60% clip. Very efficient.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Here's Bouknight. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Minute 32 left in the third quarter. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here's Conchar. Kept alive. The beast.
Santi Aldama. First personal foul. First team foul.
And for Charlotte, they're shooting just 37% in the game. Smith with it. Checked by Brooks. Here's McGowan's. Plenty of room to knock down that one. He's got 6. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Well, the Hornets shooting 40% since the break. And there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That's foul number 2 for him. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Memphis.
Coming onto the floor for your Grizzlies, Ja Morant.
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter here. Pass to Bouknight. Going inside, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Morant against Smith. And then Morant with the dunk.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Here's Smith. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Bouknight. Ja Morant grabs a miss.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Conchar, good. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Hayward. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Substitution for the away team, number 3.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's McGowan's. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with 0 pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Xavier Tillman, Luke Kennard out there with Jackson. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Williams in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Maledon. Hounded by Morant. Here's Richards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jaren Jackson picks one up. Well, Graham, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that? Any trip that ends with Morant going to the hoop, it's great for his team.
The Hornets shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Pass to Mikhailuk. Over Clark. Here's Mikhailuk. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Brandon Clark. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies. And he drops it first.
At the line for 2.
Both shots good from the strike.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Clark finds Williams. Outside Morant. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Morant's got 41.
With his ability to create or attack the rim, look, that jumper is always going to be available for Morant.
Maladon, no good.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Mikhailuk.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. The Grizzlies have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Morant with it, lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 43 points.
Welcoming any physicality on his way out. Morant enjoys that type of challenge.
And Grant, you played on the Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players on the back end of their careers.
The beast, good.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
For Charlotte, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Pass to McGowans. Back to Maladon. Here's Mikhailuk. 11 feet out. Misses off the left iron.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
And the rebound goes to the Hornets. And here comes the break. Good D by Clark.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Charlotte is shooting just 35% from the floor. Pass to McGowans for 3. Can't get it to drop. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Here's the beast. Oh, big finish! Wow!
Okay, I see you.
And that one is hammered home.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Now here's Jones. Here's Mikhailuk. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Here's the beast. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, Grant, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
So he gets them both. The Grizzlies have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Here's the Beast to the inside and stolen by Jones. Here's Mikhailuk. No good with the triple.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
A minute 58 left to play in the fourth quarter. 20 feet out. The Beast. Good. 43 points in the game.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Here's Mikhailuk. There's a minute 34 left to play in the fourth.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Grizzlies.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they didn't deviate from their game plan against this team. It's what helped them win their first 2 games.
Oh, my goodness!
Did you see that?
Bring it off the hammer!
Now that's how you finish.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Charlotte has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Richards. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Book night, he's checked in for Richards. Here's Mikhailuk. Pass to Jones. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. And he drives in. And again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Three-pointer, Book night. No good on the shot. From deep three-point range, missed it. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaFleur. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
by no hurting yo those. Especially not know living with his. Especially not them broke. Like, especially not them caught in the shop. For years. Where your whip. And you saw it where your kids. They don't live with them.
I've messed up. Made a mistake again. Let you down. As a son, a brother, a friend. Do you know how I feel? Bury my face in my past. Warrior and a broken heart. Do you know how I feel? I'm so sorry, mate. I'm so sorry, mate. Do you know how I feel? Do you know how I feel? I'm so sorry.
We're continuing our Jordan Mode interview series, and this week we have the legend, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He sat down with us to give his insight into Michael Jordan's game, his drive, and his effect on the NBA.
I would describe Michael Jordan as the ultimate in what you would want from a guard. His ability to score and defend were both superlative. That he, at any time, could take over a game and make every shot, every crucial shot.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Memphis Grizzlies. Here in DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now,
isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating, fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3. And for the Grizzlies, at the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. He's out there with John Morant. And it's Tillman in at the 5 down low. You can feel the excitement for the new season. And, Greg, when you were playing, is there an opening day that really stands out in your mind?
Back in '95, I think it was, when we started the season with back-to-back wins. The team was feeling good. Then we promptly lost 21 straight.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Outside Garland. Puts it up from 15. And Mobley throws it down. Here's the beast. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. The right GA they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They nailed just about every one of their selections.
This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
Memphis moving it around. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And it's sent back by Allen. Pass to Okoro. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Here's Mobley. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Mobley's got his second basket.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
For Cleveland, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And the rejection by Jackson. Pass to Brooks. Here's Morant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
That's good from Morant. Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
For Memphis, they come in off the loss to the Bulls in Chicago. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player, Smith. He plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader. Whether that's game time or practice, Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Allen. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's the Beast. 6 points for him. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. Shot to stop the run, and the layup is up and in.
Well, you like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against length.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort, and he brings the energy.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Garland, no good.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Count it.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Up top, Garland. Mitchell finds Allen. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Here's a Kuro, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one's on Morant.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Brooks. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Osman comes in for Mobley. Karis LeVert's checked in for Mitchell. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. Here's the Beast. Jackson trying to break free. Shots good by the Beast. The Beast's got 12 points in the game. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to last season. Ja has turned him into
Hey, Dad.
to a powerhouse.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Memphis.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life.
Oh, my goodness!
Did you see
what a play!
Unbelievable!
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing. Building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Here's Wade. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Rubio outside. Here's LeVert, and the rejection by Jackson.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Here's LeVert. No good on that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's the beast, and that one is hammered home.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Your Grizzlies USA team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen, Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
And the Grizzlies, they come in off the loss to Chicago. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. Jones is out there with Williams. And it's Tillman in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside, Green. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Wasting no time. Down. Is never afraid to fire.
And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th pick.
Greg, well, in hindsight is always 20/20. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at All-Star games.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
We all know, Steve, that playoff basketball is different. So if you're preparing a teammate for their first taste of the postseason, a first-time playoff player, what do you tell them?
Well, the intensity goes to another level, but the game is the same. You really have to slow down in your mind the game in the playoffs. But most importantly, you must watch film, and film to get an edge.
Garland is checked in for Ricky Rubio.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And the shot is good.
And Allen's a competitor. He knows what his job is, and he has to be a major presence inside. He has to have the ability to score points down low.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Outside, Green. 9 feet out. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 4 assists now tonight. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. And here are the Grizzlies now. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Stolen by Garland. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GA.
And his shooting reached a tipping point. Was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him. And, boy, he's made the most of it.
Mitchell is doubled. There's Green with the 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Jones for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Jones has got 5.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Good.
Great pass by Brooks, showing the leadership here that he showed in college. The kid just makes plays.
Mitchell outside. Now Green. 5 points in the game.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there. Check mark. The physicality. Check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
The Beast is checked in for Memphis. Cleveland also making some changes. Wade, he's checked in for Allen. Osman comes in for Danny Green. And it's LeVert in for Mitchell. Here's LeVert. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. And that one drops.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Yes, that goes in. 22 points for the Beast.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Here's LeVert. It doesn't go for him. And Memphis the other way now. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Here's Garland. He drains the quick shot.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's the Beast. And
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Garland dishes to Mobley. From 8, LeVert trying to get open, and it's off the back rim, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And Garland comes to help. Back to Williams. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Here's the pass to Osman. 35 seconds left in the first half. Count the basket. Mobley's got 8 points.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now, here's Garland. Tight defense on him. And Clark over to help. Here's Mobley. It's
I really spent $500,000 on the house for granted. I'm really out here dancing. I'm really not romantic. I really got that patty. Hey, I really know it's A. I really ran and got it out the mud. I seen turn. Now, all the way on the west side with my chain out. I done seen some of the best. Keep my head up. I done seen some of the best. Seen hey, mama throwing fish fry. You can get your whip wash if you donate them $1 or $2. We could never be one cool. That'll be hard for us to do. Yeah, I don't cut the. I'm just in it for one thing. A lot of me don't care the truth. T-Rex my won't you just be my? I've been through so much before, so it'd be hard to show emotion. I gotta close my eyes to see my thoughts now. Walked in there with all my chains, and that's how I'm gonna walk out. And no, we do not be for fame. Get walked down, they ain't pick him up. He got on. Creep me and I forgive him. You know it make the world spin, dollar bill. When he in the deep end, he be playing defense. A week, he got sharks around him. I really ran and got it out the mud. I seen turn. Now, all the way on the west side with my chain out. I done seen some of the best. Keep my head up. I really went and got it out the mud. I seen turn. What you now? All the way on the west side with my chains out. I done seen
Washington.
some of the best. Keep my head up.
Had to get back on and caught these trying to steal the style. Talking like you in that field, you better not get caught out of bounds. With me Vikings, if they see some sweet, they take it down. You know I couldn't break it down. Red key, orange seats, nectarine. Out here sleep, boy, my purse bigger than your dream. They put money in my pocket, I respect it. I'm in some phone, I can't pronounce it, it's John European. Really told them get. They weren't showing enough love, I finessed the matters. I don't give a. I really still get active. I will that in traffic. Right now. Prefer my.
I really went and got it out the. You know, Gucci do my bucket Supreme 35 years. Real tails, 50,000 each of my uncles, and it's appeal them. Told efforts on our own, no, we don't feel them. I really get them through the hunt. I really know they watching if you see me playing down forever, gon' have that. Fourth quarter had it over, you know, Gotti by the year. I still miss it, ain't seen my in a minute. A year and a half, I was there the whole sentence. No, I don't want them bag on my, and I'm still that. I really ran and got it out the mud. I seen turn. Now, all the way on the west side with my chain out. I done seen some of the best. Keep my head up. I really went and got it out the mud. I seen turn. But you, nah, all the way on the west side with my chains out. I done seen some of the best. Keep my head up.
Just he, yeah. Big head on the beat. Walked in his put on my chains on. Walked in his put on my chains on. Yeah. She finna do what I say so. Okay, she finna do what I say so. Walk, 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 you walk, walk, you walk, walk. Walked in his put on my chains on. Walked in his put on my chains on. Thought that was my pants. I won't buy her no flowers, but I'll buy her here. Yeah, I came from Iran. Auntie, and she out in Japan. What? Woke up in the morning and I went and spent the 50 bucks. How was you? Ran out of, and she called my phone. That's not my son. 80,000 on my wrist. Yeah, sipping, don't sip. No way.
say so. Okay, she finna do what I say so. Walk, 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 ooh, walk, you, walk, ooh, walk, you, walk, 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 walk. Then this put all my chains on. Ooh, walk, then this put all my chains on. Sweet. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I just want to get you to and let it touch. Come on and move and let it touch. We cannot lose. Just let it touch. I will be true. Come on and let it touch. When you walk in. By the way, tell me no, I want you. Tell me no, I want you. 'Cause you know at the end of the day, everything is up to you. Everything you're right. And let it touch. Come on and move. And let it touch. We cannot lose. Just let it touch. I will be true. Come on and let it touch. Touch. Yeah. Touch. No, close to the end. Touch. Touch. Slow. Yo. Yo, everybody. How you feel out there? I wanna thank y'all. Partying with me. Yeah. Oh yeah. You can turn the lights off now. Peace.
Mayor, you crazy.
Slam, open space, looking good and standing tall. Be down your block, liking pictures off your wall.
A young rich, feel like I got something to prove. If he acting like a fool, tried to me back when I was up in school, but I was. These is facts. Any can vouch for me. I can't break no bread if you weren't sleeping on that couch. Put them on TV, my giving out that cloud for free, and I'm not for the game, so you better watch your mouth for me. Ayy, 'cause it get ugly. But I'm a sweetheart, you can't tell. You wouldn't know what all I've been through, 'cause I make this look well. I can't send you no money, so don't call me from no, 'cause I ain't hold no down. So you better not go to I mean that. Watch a couple. I hate I seen that. We got can't that guy I won't get in between that. We talk around, we treat these like they beanbags. Think they play up till they meet a real. And I like sugar, but ain't a thing sweet. I will never let another try me like no weak. I'm pretty, but I finesse the teeth. I'm on a daily basis. I'm quick to break it down for them. I don't. We not friends and we not pals. Beating down your block, taking from they gals. I'm on a daily basis. I'm quick to break it down for them. I don't. We not friends and we not pals. Beating down your block, taking from they gals. I'm fine. Slim waist, pretty face. He know. With no, cause I do not have the time. And I can't claim it, cause none of these mine. Don't ask me about my ex, let's just pretend that. Pressure by no, tell his to fall in line. And if he can't get right, I'm just gonna take it as a sign. Cause for this next line, you gotta look me in my eyes. If you think I'ma sweat you, you out your mind. Is you stupid or is you dumb? Pick a side. I feel like FBG duck, I'm trying to slide. When I creep around that corner, you better run and hide. And we ain't taking to heart, we just don't take it right outside. Your people better take that in stride. You said you was a but it's looking like you lied. No, I lead the pack, I'm feeling like a tour guide. If I catch a chicken lacking, good as fried. DVS is from number 9. Swerving, switching lanes, I almost broke my. Remember being broke, I swear them jobs was hard to find. But now look at me shining, I thank God cause it's my time. So I'm on a daily basis. I'm quick to break it down for them. I don't. We not friends and we not pals. Beating down your block, take it from they gals. On a daily basis, I'm quick to break it down for them. I don't. We not friends and we not pals. Beating down your block, taking from they gals.